Whoa, Magic the Gathering. Woo! So, not the most amazing card, but Astune gave that to me, which is amazing. And so I love to play collectible card games, bit of Pokemon, bit of Marvel's Overpower, some fun different card games, or my wife's favorite, Skippo. And so this is one of my newest favorite cards that I've been made a deck out of online, which is Magic the Gathering Arena Online. Obnixilus the Adversary is a Planeswalker, and you both have 20 points of life. You're just trying to get the person down to 0. It's kind of like chess. And so he comes in, and his ability is that each opponent loses 2 life unless they discard a card. And if you control a Demon or Devil, you get 2 life. And you get to create a 1/1 Red Devil that does the damage if he dies. And then his ultimate is target player draws 7 cards and loses 7 life. So you can either finish them off or help you draw a bunch of cards. So, but the craziest part is this, Casualty X. So you can sacrifice a creature when he comes into play and make a copy of him. That's insane. That's crazy. Isn't that crazy? That's crazy. So welcome to Math 3 Honors Quarter 4. We're almost there. Just a few weeks left here. We're almost done. If you are a senior, then you're going to be finishing sooner than everybody else, so hurry and get caught up with it, or if you're graduating early. So you might only have this week. That's the 13th for some of you. So thank you behind the screen if you're already done. But everybody else, you still have next week to do week 8, and then the last week to do your final exam. So just see where you're at and hurry and get done, which would be awesome. So the next 2 weeks, we're just doing a bit of statistics. So statistical inference, sampling observational studies and experiments, simulations, normal distributions this week. And next week is z-scores, margin of error, treatments, conditional statistics. I might cut this down a little bit. I don't know, it's a pretty good unit. It's not too bad. So here's our first one, 7.1, statistical inference. Oh yeah. So because you missed our Google Meet, go ahead and email me. And what you want to email me, or message me through Canvas rather, or you can email me, but message me through Canvas your favorite card game. Is it Uno? Is it Skippo? Is it Magic the Gathering? You know it is. And if you haven't tried it, Magic the Gathering Arena is a free version of it online. You can play with people across the world. It's free. And they give you a bunch of free decks to start off and just to learn and have fun. Good tutorials for learning as well. Yeah, Magic the Gathering, woo! So I played in high school and then forgot about it. And then when I started teaching in high school, they brought me back in. Newbold, get a deck. Okay, so we're going to learn about inference, about a population, and kind of doing some vocabulary there. And so population, what is the population? Well, the population is basically everybody, the entire group of individuals for which information is wanted about. Okay, well, what's a sample then? Well, a sample is like just a small amount, right? So let's see. Part of the population from which information is collected from. Nice. Well, what's the population parameter? Well, let's see. It's a statistic that describes the whole population. Okay, cool. And so the statistic that describes just the sample is called statistic. What's a simple random sample? Let's take a look here. Do you know? That's right, a way of sampling objects per population that every individual has the same chance of being chosen. Okay, well, what's the systematic sampling then? Well, systematic is where you like roll a dice, and it's like every third person that walks in the room, you give them your survey. Let's see. A procedure of sampling such as a table of digits. Choosing individuals who are easiest to reach. That's a convenience sampling, so we know that one. Easiest to reach is convenience sampling. What's a volunteer sample? Well, that's where people volunteer. People choose themselves to respond or not, like through a survey or an email. What's a cluster sampling? Well, that's where you do like different clusters, and you take a simple random sample to select, and then you do the whole sample there. Do the whole sample. First divide population in clusters, and then that models the whole population. Well, what's stratified? Stratified is where you first classify into similar groups, then take a sample, a random sample for each group to form an entire sample set. So our last one is systematic. I'm guessing it's going to be procedure sampling such as table of digits, but I need to go in and change that because I'm a stats teacher and the previous online teacher, which is Miss Alicia Smith. So they helped us out and made this amazing lesson. So you'll be hearing either Alicia Smith or Nicole Carroll, but I'm going to get my own video kind of like I've done right now and post this up here. Kind of over the summer, I'll kind of update these assignments, which is awesome. Cool. So let's see how we did. You can actually submit right now and just see how you did before you do all the other parts, just to make sure that you're getting all this right? Yeah, 10 out of 10, we got it. Nice. So you can definitely watch the video, right? That's a link to the lesson, and skip around a little bit first. Lots of different lessons inside this one video, right? Which is pretty awesome. So definitely watch.
Why would you want to stratify this sample, and how would you do this? What would your strata be?
Watch about stratified, simple random sample,
and go hand out ours.
So definitely can get that video there. I'll update with mine pretty soon, which is awesome. Identify the following are examples of parameters of interest or populations. Okay, let's see. Interest or populations, all 4-inch ham sandwiches, all of them. So I'm pretty sure that would be the whole population. The average, all of them, yeah. What's the average weight? So now we're talking about a weight. That should be a parameter, right? A numerical characteristic of the population. And this one I might need to update because I'm not sure. We'll see how it goes. All 100 members of the United States Senate. The percentage of dogs in castle status have been spayed or neutered. That's a parameter. All apartment units in New York that are larger, so that's a total number, I guess. So that's all apartments and they're larger. That'd probably be a population. That's a tough one. The proportion of registered drivers in California who had an accident. That seems like a statistic or a parameter. Cool. See how we did? Nice. 6 out of 33, we got it. So you can do this. Feel free to do what I'm doing here. This is kind of a really good example of what I'm doing because you get to do an infinite number of submissions there. So just try each one until you figure them all out. What is the population? Well, that's the population because that's everybody, all the voters. What's the sample? Well, only 50% actually was the sample. What's the parameter? Oh, tricky. So the parameter is the average. Well, this is tricky now. So what is the sample? We're sampling from, this is tricky. This is actually a tricky one, is this one. So an AP government class wants to know the percentage of eligible voters in the state of Utah who voted in the most recent election. So there's all the people who are under 18, so that would guess is the population. And then the class randomly looks at 15 state house districts and discovers that 50.5%, only half of the eligible voters actually vote. Is that true? Yeah. People need to vote, man. So I guess that would be the statistic, the parameter of interest, and then the sample would be the districts. Cool. And so you're going to try each one of these and go back and try again. Nice. But we helped you there halfway through this assignment, which was pretty generous, pretty nice there. We got it right. So just kind of go through each one and see how you're doing, and then try your best on this. Email me if you get stuck, have any questions, not sure why you missed it. I'll email you back which ones you missed and why, and I'm here for you, here to help you. Woo! Here to help you. Awesome. And then she's here to help me. Thanks.
Yeah.
Woo! Okay, thanks again for watching, you guys. Thanks again for watching. And don't forget to try the card game. Whoa, Magic the Gathering. So white is like angelic and like holy, and blue is like kind of jumping in and out ninja-ish and just like countering your spells. And then red is like chaotic, and green is life, like trees and plants. And red is like war, black is like death. So pretty good. Thanks for watching. You behind the screen, thanks for watching. And should be updating soon with more videos to help you on those assignments for statistics. Nice. For Math 3 Honors Quarter 4. Thanks so much, and bye for now. Woo!